So allegedly, Thomas hasn't given a giveaway to someone that he was supposed to. There's been a lot of drama that's breaking out because of that, so let's get into it straight after this intro.
3 weeks to respond, and in those 3 weeks, because I didn't have time for that, I sent it to the person I should have sent it to the first time, because she took 48 hours to reply to begin with. So
it's about the principle. You show somebody that you care and you respect them by doing and owning up to the things that you're supposed to, the things that you said. You need to follow through with the things that you promised. This was a broken ass promise.
Life in the fast lane, we play our cards, praying we'll find out just who we are.
Bitch, I've been a king. What up, everyone? It's your boy Martin Lewis.
It's your boy Martin Lewis.
Martin Lewis.
Boy Martin Lewis.
What up, everyone? It's your boy Martin Lewis. Team Real, welcome to my channel where I call out fake ass and talk about YouTube drama. I feel like I haven't made a video in such a long time. So a lot of you guys have been messaging me about this whole Thomas thing. So he hasn't given a giveaway to someone. This person is named Jasmine. She made a video explaining the whole situation. Thomas made a response, and today we are gonna go through all of that. I reached out to Thomas and Jasmine so I can hear both of their sides, come up with a conclusion, and let you know what's going on. So if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button with the bell so you don't miss out on any of the future drama. Smash that like button. Y'all, this video took me ages, alright? So please go down there. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes, and let's get it to 1,000 comments. We reached our goal previous video. Helps me out a lot, and I appreciate you guys so much. Shout out to this girl, because she was the one who knew how to answer 5 questions properly. Because if this many people answer 5 comments, separate comments, we can reach up to 1,000 comments, and it helps your homeboy out a lot. The first one to do it, I'll give a shout out in my next video. And if you guys have any story or leads or want me to talk about any particular drama, all my social media links are in the description below. So let's get straight into the drama. So if you guys have no idea who Thomas is, I've actually spoken about him before. He is a popular YouTube beauty guru, does makeup and all that fun stuff, and he's very good at what he does. Then you have Jasmine, who just started YouTube, talking about like makeup as well. So all this drama broke out when Jasmine made a video called "I'ma cut you, Thomas." No, I'm just kidding. A video called "Giveaway I Never Got with Receipts, Jackie Ayana O's."
So so July 4th, he posted on that video, underneath the video, that he was gonna have a video or have a giveaway once he reached 100K.
Basically, he was giving a giveaway with all this ish, bro. The ish looked good. It had all this weird colors. He was giving away lipstick or something. I don't really know much about makeup, so if it's not lipstick, my bad. I don't know, maybe nail polish. Giving away a fair bit. And keep in mind, this was actually a mini Twitter giveaway, so it had nothing to do with the actual YouTube giveaway. And if this was a mini Twitter giveaway, I want to know what a big YouTube giveaway would have been. So his rules were how to answer. Retweet this post, must be following the Thomas Beauty. One winner will be picked at random. Winner will receive a private DM from me. Please don't spam, sis. Winner will be chosen July the 30th. And of course, the winner was Jasmine.
Several days later,
the winner has been DM'd. She'll have 24 hours to respond before I pick a new one. Waiting for her approval before I post her ad publicly. Did she ever respond though? No, to be honest, she got 20 minutes. Keep in mind, Thomas never included this in his rules, which I think he should have. He should have put something like, you got 24 hours or whatever to respond, or it will go to another person of my choosing.
I didn't see that. I was working. And so I guess all day had passed by and a couple girls on Twitter were like, well, what happened to the girl? Did she ever claim it? Are you going to pick somebody else? And so I seen that, and then I saw that I had like a notification. I never got a message on Twitter before, so I didn't know. So I checked my Twitter message.
Now when he picked her, he did DM her saying, hey boo, you won the giveaway. I'll give you 24 hours to reply. Please give me an email I can contact you at. Oh wow, I did. Gives him the email. Am I too late? I just got this message. Nah, you're fine. Awesome. I'll be emailing you within the next 24 hours with more information. Thank you so much. I really love you and your work. You are so inspiring. Bruh. Lol. Cool. I'll check my email. Actually, you know what? Just send me your address here. LeMayo. She gave him the address, her name. She said, may I make an unboxing video please, if that's cool with you? Of course, I'll send it out on Thursday. I don't have a car right now, so I have to wait till my boyfriend picks me up to go shopping. LeMayo. Sweet. I remember those days. My boyfriend bought me a new car 3 months ago. Thank you, Lord. It is hot as hell in Cali. Haha. I'm so excited. Thank you again, love. So, 9 days has passed. She says, hey boo, I was just checking to see if you sent the package because I'm in the hood and I have to be ready to get it before the bums do. Yes, it's sent. She goes, sweet. So he says that it's sent. Then a couple of days later on the 14th, Jasmine says, hey love, I don't mean to be a pest. I haven't gotten your package yet and I'm moving to Texas in a couple of weeks. Do you have a tracking number so I can try and redirect it to my new address? My family has been home every day and said nothing has come. That was on the 14th. On the 15th, she didn't get a response, so she copied and pasted the message. She's like, what the F? Yo, hold up, sorry. I'll go to the post office tomorrow. I'm sorry for your inconvenience. She goes, lol, my bad. I'm sorry to seem like I'm pressuring you. He says, I'll put together a little goodie bag to send out as well when I go tomorrow. I'm so sorry. She goes, oh, thank you. You don't have to do that. My man literally asked me to pick up my life and move to Texas. So I was like, damn, I hope I don't have to be nice and give it all to my cousin who still lives there. Ha ha ha.
The next day.
Morning, it's not too much trouble. Can I get the tracking number from you after you get to the post office, please? And thank you. Then 4 p.m., that was at 1 p.m., she copied and pasted. A couple days have passed, and then on the 21st, she said, listen, Mr. Halbert, lol, I have 10 days until I move. You're gonna send me that package or nah? Then the next day, because she didn't get any response, she said, well, thank you for picking me anyway. Give me your new address. She then says, we are staying at my friend's until our apartment is ready. I don't have another address at the moment. I will just get at you when I get there if that's okay. Then the next month, on the 6th, she says, hey boo, my new address, gives him the new address and the postcode, and says, do you think you may be able to send the package soon? Question mark.
6 hours later. 3 hours later.
I'm just going to assume I'm not getting this package. It's been hella long and I moved several states. This is why people don't believe giveaways are real. She then also sent a follow-up message saying, hey Mr. Halbert, I just wanted to know if I did something that made you resend the giveaway because I reached out and you haven't responded. If you gave it to someone, I understand, but I just wanted to know why I'm not getting this package. Is there a moderator for your Twitter that keeps skipping my messages? If I did something, I would like to know just for myself so I can stop questioning Thank you. So after this video aired, I got a lot of messages from you guys. I went to Thomas and asked him about the situation. He ended up telling me, yeah, she kept changing her address around and kept harassing me about sending it. So I sent it to someone else. So I was like, God damn, she was harassing you, special gadget skills, let's get into this. So I went digging to see if she was harassing him. So I went back looking into Jasmine's old tweets. If I miss anything, let me know. Just wait. Ha 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 ha, you're a mess. I'm assuming they're just joking around about something because I clicked onto the tweets to see what she was responding to, and a lot of the times nothing came up. So I'm guessing maybe he deleted some of his tweets. It's not okay to lie to your followers. I was going to make an unboxing video, but I never get the package. I'm going to film it anyway. Hashtag liar. Are you going to respond to my messages about the giveaway from July or nah? So after that tweet, she started to tweet like normally to him, and I'm assuming the reason why she started tweeting normally to him, as she said in her video,
I even stayed following this individual. I stayed subscribed to his channel after all of this shit happened. Why? Because I felt like maybe you really are busy. You see what I'm saying? Maybe you can't afford it. Because I know that YouTube people, when they're just starting out, you don't make no money. YouTube stopped paying y'all money. I know.
Assuming she started making excuses for him of why he wasn't responding, why he didn't deliver the package to her. So I guess she continues supporting him. Me personally, I would have been like, bye Felicia, I'm gonna call you out and move on. You know what I mean? But anyway, I digress. I personally wouldn't deem that as harassment. I feel like maybe he's telling himself that to make himself feel better of the situation. Now, if he felt harassed, he should have looked at that and be like, oh damn, I could understand why you're upset with me because I haven't responded to you. You haven't got the package. I'm gonna respond to you and get it done. You feel me? But besides that, it doesn't look like she's been so-called harassing him. And if he decided to send it to someone else because she was harassing him, he decided way after from the supposedly date he was meant to send it to her. It doesn't make sense. You should have had it sent to her by then. He also said, yeah, she kept changing her address. To me, that's a cop-out. You can't go, okay, I'm not giving you the package because you keep on changing your address. You should have had it sent to her long ago, you know what I'm saying? But to use that as a justification, well, I sent it to someone else because she kept on changing her address. Like, maybe you should have made it in your rules, like, if you keep on changing your address, I'm not gonna give you this package. See how stupid it sounds? It just sounds like a cop-out to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to feel Thomas' side right now, but I'm not feeling his side when it comes to because she kept on changing her address. And I even tried to clarify with Thomas, what does he mean by harassment? He said, sending constant tweets and DMs. If you're deeming this as harassment, that's not harassment. That's someone trying to find out what's going on with her package. Again, that's a cop-out if you're going to assume that's harassing you when it's just it's following up. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it all the way real, okay? It's following up with you. Harassment would be like you message her and you tell her, please stop messaging me, and she continues messaging you. That's harassment. I feel like you're trying to play the victim by saying, oh my god, she harassed me. When really, it really doesn't look like it. It's someone that's upset and is calling you out and holding you accountable from the things that you said you should have done, which you didn't do, which was delivering the package. He also said, tweeting other people, calling me a liar, etc. And there was only one tweet I could find because someone responded to her, which we will get into later. He also said she would do it if I didn't respond to her after a day. And if we go back to the tweets, there was only 2 times she mentioned it, and then afterwards she continued supporting him, because I think that she made excuses for his behavior. Unless there are tweets that she deleted, but there's no tweets that I can find. He also says, I don't remember a lot of it because this happened a year ago. She's the only giveaway winner I've had who have had to give to someone else. Now someone sent this message to Thomas saying, is the giveaway winner in question user blah blah blah? I saw her hurling abuse at you a while ago, but I didn't want to drop her in your thread. Again, I could not find this abuse. I don't know what this person deems as abuse, because Twitter fingers isn't really abuse to me. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's kind of dramatic to me for someone to be like, oh my god, she was abusive. Like, I need to see proof. Now, in January is when she started to press him, okay? Wasn't during those times when he was meant to, it was only twice, remember? But in January, she started to press him a bit more and calling him out on his contradictions. According to her, I haven't really seen him call out other influencers for not doing giveaways properly. If I do find them, I'll post them here, but I haven't found them. I tried looking for them, but anyway, she said
video on YouTube. I commented under the video and no fucking response. So one girl, she like got on.
She ended up responding to one of his tweets about a video that he uploaded trying to follow Jeffree Star Makeover. She said, so you're going to keep ignoring my messages about the giveaway then? Question mark. You were quick to shade everybody, but you failed to come through for followers who support you. I'm hella disappointed and amazed at the lack of professionalism and dishonesty you have shown. Then a girl responds saying, oh girl, chill, some people were busy. It's not that serious. Then she was like, I'm actually more upset that I had to unfollow someone like more than anything. How would you feel if you were me? She goes, I understand why you're mad, but he's a busy person. I'm sure if you were in his shoes, you wouldn't message everyone back that message you. I get where you're coming from, but you have to go get both sides of the story, you know? First thing is that first I was lied to about sending it. Then he decided not to respond anymore about it. He is supposed to be real, but when it comes to doing what you say you're going to do, I expect you to do it. Be honest, not invasive. Explain you were busy would have worked. Oh, I see. I didn't know that he promised a giveaway to you. I thought you had DM'd him about possibly getting one. Yes, sis, I see why you're mad. I would be too. That's messed the F up. She goes, no, you understand? I think she was meant to say now. Now you understand, LaMayo. I'm more mad that I can't follow someone who isn't about their words. Well, if someone, 1, lies about it, and 2, doesn't fix their lie, 3, isn't about their words, then they're not worth following or anyone's time for that matter. I unfollow him too, because I can't support someone that does that. She goes, thank you. That's all I needed to make me leave this alone. So anyway, after this started to pick up more heat, he ended up going on Twitter saying, there's a girl who won a giveaway of mine, but I never gave her the giveaway prize and gave it to someone else. The original giveaway winner was being extremely difficult as far as her address kept changing and was making things super unclear for me. Again, I can't help but to feel that Thomas is playing victim here, because you should have sent her to her first address ages ago, right? And then the second time you should have sent it to her address and she should have got it, but she never did. So even if she was making it difficult, it's your job as someone who says, I'm going to give you this prize, to follow through what you said you're going to do and give it to her. So you can't make her seem like she's the bad one and makes it difficult. It's so obvious that this is just a cop-out, okay? I'm just keeping it all the way real. I'm not trying to kiss anyone's ass. It sounds like a cop-out, bro. You could have just, you know what I'm saying? You could have made it so easy, but you made it difficult. So I gave it to a new winner. So sorry that the girl is still upset 1 year later, and I hope she finds peace. Maybe if she has an address that doesn't change every 5 minutes, I'll send her a little care package for her trouble. P.S. I blocked her a while ago for harassment. I feel like he's trying to diminish the situation, trying to make it seem like it's not that big because it was a year ago, when really it's like, yo, you should have kept your word, follow through what you said you were gonna do, and just give her the prize, you know? It's about the principle. I thought I'll address that because she's trying to have a media circus 1 year later. I didn't know it was that serious. She's the reason I never did a giveaway again, LeMayo. And look, it is serious. When you say, hey everyone, do this, do that, and you're gonna get a giveaway, they do it, you choose them to be a winner, and you don't imagine if one of these big corporations did it. You know what I'm saying? They say they're gonna give you a giveaway, and then there's difficulties because you change your address too much, and then they're like, yeah, we're not giving it to you because you harassed me and you were changing your address every 5 minutes, and oh my god, it was a year ago, so I'm not getting, like, come on, bro. You know that's a cop-out. Anyway, Thomas ends up going on, I think, some platform where you can go live on your Twitter. I don't know the name of it. And this is what he had to say. Let's get into it.
Like, if she was, like, basically how I do giveaways is that I contact the person, they have 24 hours to send me an address, and I look so rough.
That's so random. I look so rough.
They have 24 hours to send me an address and to respond and stuff like that, where I'm going to choose a new winner. And she took up to 48 hours to respond. But I gave her that leeway because I was nice and I thought she could really do well with the makeup that I was going to send her. I was going to send her a camera, everything that was in the giveaway. And she responded. It still took her a minute to actually send me a full-on address. So I was like, okay, just send me an address and I'll send it.
He's implying here that it took her ages to like give him her address, which is not the case. If you've seen the message, which is why I went through all of them, you would see that he actually asked for her email. She gave him the email, and then afterwards, then he was like, okay, give me your address, and she gave it to him.
Right away. And what you guys don't know was that like 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, I was going to LA for 2 months, because at this time I was not living in LA. I was living a few hours outside of LA, and I was going to go visit there for 2 months because I had Jack Hanna's birthday party. I had 4 other events. I had meetings. I was shopping around for different things for like, just shopping around for different things for my brand, and just doing a lot of business. So I was going to be there for a while. And I wasn't going to be able to send the package during those 2 months because I obviously wasn't going to be home. So she eventually gave me the address, and I was like, gorgeous, gonna send this. So this is where I fucked up. She gave me the address, and when I went to the post office thinking I could remember the order of her address, like the numbers at the beginning of her address, I put them in the wrong order. And basically, the package got sent to the wrong address. The person resent the address back to the post office, and I didn't get that. Like, I DM'd her, I was like...
Okay, so he admits and owns up to it, which good on him, that he effed up, that he sends it to the wrong address. Therefore, it really isn't her fault if she just happens to move address later, because before... you were blaming her up because she was changing her address every 5 minutes, when really she should have got the this just shows that she should have got the package before, but it wasn't because you, allegedly according to you, you put the wrong address. So it's very obvious that that was a cop-out. So again, like to say, that was definitely, now we can confirm that's a cop-out, because it's not her fault that she just happens to change her address when you should have gave it to her beforehand.
Did you get your package yet? Da, 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 da. She said no, and I was like, what? So I contacted the post office. It turns out they sent me an email, everything.
Now this sounds like he's full of shit, it, but this could be an error. This could be an error. This could be a mistake. He probably thinks he said that, and maybe he told himself that to make himself feel better. Who knows? But he never reached out to her to say if she got the package. She's the one who messaged him first by saying, "Hey love, I don't mean to be a pest, but I haven't gotten your package yet, and I'm moving to Texas in a couple of weeks. Do you have the tracking number?" Then he responded saying, "What the F? Yeah, hold up, sorry, I'll go to the post office tomorrow. I'm sorry for the inconvenience." So I'm assuming that's when he sent it to the wrong address, and I'm just taking his word for that.
Something like that, talking about how the package got sent back, and I was like, okay, I don't have time for this. So I contacted her again, and I was like, listen, I'm gonna try to send it again. Can you give me an address? At this time, she was telling me that she was sleeping on a friend's couch or something like that. She was not in her original house. And I was like, okay, can I send it there? And she was like, no. And I was like, can you give me the new address? Takes her 3 weeks to respond.
Again, this is not true. According to these messages, he did not contact her. She messaged him again 6 days later. She said, "Listen, Mr. Halbert, I have 10 days until I move. You gotta send me that package or nah?" And she goes, "Well, thank you for picking me anyways." Then he says, "Give me your new address."
And in those 3 weeks, because I didn't have time for that, I sent it to the person I should have sent it to the first time.
Now let's keep it all the way real. If he had an issue with that, he should have told her. And saying that, it's not her fault that he has to wait 3 weeks. If he just did what he was supposed to do beforehand, there wouldn't be no issue. You feel me? If there was no mistake, obviously you're the one who did the mistake. You should at least provide that service, that extra customer service, and be like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna wait 3 weeks and then I'll give it to you then. You feel me? If you have such an issue with it, then be straight up and tell her. And I know these little kids are gonna be like, oh well, she didn't reply in 48 hours. Bitch, if he said he's gonna give it, he needs to have his word and follow through.
Because she took 48 hours to reply to begin with.
Which is not her fault because you never disclosed that in your giveaway.
He did say he effed up when...
And where I effed up again is I didn't tell her that, hey, you took too long. I'm sending this to someone else. I'm sorry. That's where I effed up. I didn't communicate with her. But let's be honest. I was busy that entire time. So I just completely forgot to even message her. And that's where I fucked up.
That's a part of your business. Okay, yeah, I was extremely busy. Well, you need to put that in your priority list. Give delivery, because that's a part of customer service. That's a part of your business. You can't use that as an excuse and be like, oh, well, I was really busy. You can't. I understand you are, but you can't justify that.
Now, after all this mess and the tweets they made, and before he actually went on the stream, he actually DM'd her. Hi, I would like to discuss this issue personally. I decided to send the package to someone else due to the consistent confusion of where to send an address to, so I just sent it to someone else.
One thing, you're saying you don't have time for that because she was responding to you 3 weeks later.
And I was like, can you give me the new address? Takes her 3 weeks to respond. And in those 3 weeks, because I didn't have time for that, I sent it to the person I should have sent it to the first time.
Now you're saying it's because of the consistent confusion. See how your stories are contradicting each other now? They're not adding up.
I should have communicated that to you, and I do see your frustration with that. I didn't appreciate the constant harassment and tweets, and that's why I blocked you. If you have a PayPal or Venmo, I don't know what that is, where I can see you, send you $200 to buy whatever makeup you like, please send it my way. Sorry for the confusion and my temper tantrum, and I hope you have a good day.
Now, my conclusion to this whole big mess. For whatever reason, which I don't know why, he decided not to give the package to her. It doesn't make sense by the time he was meant to send it to her that she still doesn't have the package. He just decided to ignore her and not answer back because, hey, it's easier to ignore a problem problem, then try to fix it, or be honest and tell her what's up and what's going on. Afterwards, when this got out and he started receiving heat from it, he could have easily fixed it up, be like, look, I apologize, I did wrong. But instead, he started to act like a child and point the finger at her and act like it was her fault and not take responsibility. And when he did take responsibility, it was because of communication. But still, at the same time, he still tried to point the finger at her and not accept and take full responsibility. Instead of owning up for his mistake, he just kept on digging himself in a bigger hole and making it very hard for himself to get out. If I was him, I would definitely do a public apology to her and to his subscribers, because he has not been honest or direct with them, and I'm sure a lot of people are not supporting him now because of this. Anyway, if Thomas or Jasmine have anything to say or disagree with some of the points that I made in this video, I am more than happy to discuss that with them, put it in another video, or we can go on live stream and talk about it if they want. Anyway guys, I know your guilty pleasure, so make sure to hit the subscribe button with the bell, because if you don't, you will never receive a prize that you should have won. So hit that subscribe button with the bell, and I'll see you guys in another drama video.